Hi guys, so today I'm back with another fragrance video. This time I'll be doing a men's fragrance video. I loved the last one and I know a lot of people did and actually requested that I do a men's one. So I'm really excited too because I just love talking about fragrances. I could all day. I'll be giving these opinions based on my time as a fragrance and beauty consultant at Frasers. I'll say where I worked because I don't care. Yeah, I worked at Frasers as like a general fragrance salesperson, and also I'm obsessed with perfumes and I buy my boyfriend perfumes all the time. So some of these as well he'll be chipping in his opinion because I'm a girl and I don't know, my opinion is one thing but a man's opinion is another thing with men's fragrances. I hope I can give you inspiration if you are a man and you want to know what to buy yourself, or what to buy if you're a girl and want to know what to buy a man in your life. And remember, this is all my opinion. If you own one of these, to be fair, I only have one fragrance in my least favourite, so that's pretty good going. So yeah, it's just my opinion. Perfume smells different on everyone. Okay, so let's get started with my favourites. So my top favourite men's perfume ever, one of my favourites has got to be Prada Black. Prada Black is amazing. It's part of the Prada Luna Rossa range. It includes Carbon, Ocean's amazing as well, but Prada Black is my favourite. It is such a manly smell. It's so manly, nighttime. This is a nighttime scent. For the top notes it has bergamot, amber for the middle notes, and one of the base notes has an ingredient called coumarin, which actually smells like, it's meant to smell like freshly cut hay, and also vanilla, so that's quite an interesting scent. That's probably why it has that really nice warm fresh smell. Like I said, it's just really manly. I can imagine a lot of guys liking it. I always recommended it when I worked at Frasers. It's a really good safe option to buy for your partner or for someone. Safe because it doesn't smell bad. Okay, next up is Boss Bottled by Hugo Boss. Another one of my favourites, another one I was constantly recommending to guys. It actually has fruity top notes, including apple and plum, which is quite interesting. And then a cinnamon middle base, and then olives for the base note, which is quite interesting. Yeah, it definitely smells very woody, which I love. Again, I love that sort of woody but also fresh, which you get from the fruitiness. That I love that smell on a man. It's one of my boyfriend's favourite. He actually has two of the Boss Bottled. This is the lighter one. He's not a big fan of the darker one. He still wears it, but the lighter one is his favourite. I've got his opinions on some of these fragrances, so insert his opinion here.
Hello, I am a man. So for this Hugo Boss one, it's hard to describe, but it's very sweet. if you know, it's very sweet and it's very like going outy. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're about to go out somewhere, you'd put that on. It's for that kind of thing, I think. But during the day, it's really nice as well, and yeah, so during the day it's nice as well, but I think I would wear it normally for going out, yeah.
So the next two I'm going to talk about are from All Saints. Now, if you've seen the women's one I did, you would know that I'm a big fan of All Saints perfume. I think they're incredible. And these two are just amazing. So we'll start with Concrete Rain. Now this is actually, all of the All Saints ones are unisex. Concrete Rain is more of a men's one, I would say. Of course, that you can wear whichever you want, it doesn't matter. So maybe if you're a girl that likes more masculine scents, this would be perfect for you, but I would say it's definitely more manly, you know. So the top notes is aquatic, which is quite interesting. Aquatic and lily, and on the bottom you have like that musk and cashmere, which is so nice. It really softens it. The rain notes thing really interested me, so I was like, how do they get that smell of the rain? And it's just a chemical smell, and they basically like try and emulate the smell of fresh concrete after it's rained, you know, the really nice smell. And it definitely smells like that. It smells fresh. It smells you can smell that like musky undertone as well. It's definitely one for the daytime. It's definitely very fresh. Okay, so the next All Saints one, again, this is a men's one, is Metal Wave. Now this one is like my favourite fragrance that my boyfriend owns. It is amazing. I think it has pink pepper in. It didn't say it on the notes, which I'll tell you. I'm obsessed with pink pepper in fragrances. It didn't say it had it in there, but I can smell it. It just has that addictive smell, which I can't work out what it is, but I think it's that. So the sort of top notes are quite woody, middle notes, very leathery, very, very leathery. Blaze loves this one. He wears it all the time lately. Cue to his opinion.
And then next, Metal Wave. It's weird because I bought, Lauren bought me it and I loved it. But it's one of them, it kind of got pushed to the side a bit for a bit because I was using Diesel a lot at one point. But now it's below halfway. That's how much I've used it. And I haven't even had it too long. And it's really nice. The smell of it's like, yet again, quite sweet. It's not as powerful as the Boss one, I'd say, but it's still that sweet kind of tone to it. So yeah.
Also, like I said in the women's one, the All Saints ones just last so long. You get quite a big, I was going to show you, but I don't have it with me. You get quite a big bottle and a little bit lasts all day. It's amazing. Okay, my next favourite, I think it's a controversial one, is actually 1 Million by Paco Rabanne. You all know Million, you all know it. We all know it. You've all received it at Christmas. Yeah, a million. So the notes was really interesting because I wanted to see what the notes were because I'm so obsessed with it. So the top notes, it's a lot of citrus, so grapefruit, blood orange as well. The middle notes is very spicy, cinnamon. The base notes is amber, leathery, woody. So quite a lot going on, quite a lot of different journeys, scent journeys. Yeah, I love 1 Million. I know a lot of people don't like it because I think a lot of people don't like it because they associate it with like boyfriends and stuff. Like when I worked at Fraser's, I mean, I recommended it to loads of lads that came in. I would always recommend it and people would always like it, but a girl came in with her friend and she smelt it and she was like, oh, it just reminds me of my ex-boyfriend. So I think it's one of them, like a lot of people own it, so you're always going to associate it because there's nothing wrong with it. It's a really, really nice smell. I really, really like it. It's just, I think it smells quite sweet, but you just got those different, like, again, you've got the citrus and you've got the amber. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I think it smells quite expensive. I don't care how tacky the bottle is. I know it's like a bright gold bottle, but I just think it's beautiful. I really, really do. I think the citrus and patchouli in there definitely help to make the woodiness like quite fresh. So next is Only the Brave by Diesel. Can I just say, because I've not really spoke about a lot of these bottles because I don't have them with me. I'm obsessed with perfume bottles and I feel like women's perfume bottles can be a bit more interesting, only a bit. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a girl and I just like to see like a literal heel, like, or like a really nice bottle. But the Diesel bottle is so cool. I love the fist. I love it. We've got Amalfi, lemon and mandarin top notes. You can definitely get that. It's very fresh and like oceany. Middle notes is interesting. You've got violet and coriander in there. Don't you cook with coriander? I feel like that's a spice that I've put in food. And you've got the amber leather base notes, again, just to really make it that warm, manly smell. It's very, very, it's just so fresh and oceany, manly, like it is amazing. It is one of Blaze's favourites. He absolutely loves it. I'm pretty sure, you know, with perfumes, sometimes you try them, you go and smell it and then you try it and then like people's opinions and you think, oh, I'm gonna buy that. He definitely, we went into Boots, he smelt it and was obsessed with it, and then we walked around and we came back and then he just bought it. But he'll tell you all that himself because he loves it, so insert that here.
So with Diesel, this is definitely, it's got to be my favourite. It's tied with Prada Black, but I think Diesel's my favourite. This is a proper going out one. It's a very light smell. It kind of smells a bit ocean-like. Do you know what I mean? Like quite fresh. That's the word. Like very fresh and just nice. Honestly, it smells so expensive as well. Yeah, Diesel, I can't recommend more. Like that one. Oh yeah, and I bought the 75 ml, and it's barely gone down, and I've used it quite a lot, and it is just amazing, honestly. I recommend this to anyone. Best one I've got.
So this next one that I need to buy for Blaze, like I know he would love it. It's such a good scent that came out at Christmas time. It was such a popular Christmas gift that people would buy their partners and stuff. It is YSL Myself. It has citrus and orange blossom for top notes and patchouli for the bottom notes. It's actually very similar to YSL Libra, which I own. It's very similar, especially with the orange top notes, and it's beautiful. It's such a manly... I feel like I say that for a lot of perfumes because I don't know how else to describe them sometimes. But it's such a strong, sort of powerful scent that I feel like a lot of people would like to receive as a gift. Same with Prada Black. The bottle is beautiful. It's a refillable bottle as well. That was sort of their branding, was like refillable. But it's so sleek, black, the logo, it's beautiful. It's just a bit different as well to a lot of perfumes I smell. Same as Libra, it just has that sort of different sort of edge to it. The next one I love is Tom Ford Neroli Portofino Aqua. I think that's the name. Or Portofino Aqua. There is a lot of different ones in the range. There's like 3 of them. Pretty sure it's that one though, Aqua Portofino. It's a blue bottle and it's beautiful. It's such a holiday smell. It has lemon top notes, which makes sense if it's, you know, like a holiday smell. Also orange blossom, it has that in there. It's just quite a popular one that have been in a lot of the scents that I've read out. Yeah, like I said, it's just holiday vibes, like coast vibes. It's so nice. It's so nice. It's quite layered as well. I think a lot of the Tom Ford ones, and I love Tom Ford perfumes, some of them are quite like one scent, so they'll be cherry or they'll be vanilla, but this one sort of has a lot of different scents come to it, a lot of different layers, if that makes sense. Okay, so least favourite. I actually only have one least favourite. I think because I don't wear men's perfumes, I'm not as fussy with them because it's not on me. I'm sure while I worked at Fraser's there was a lot that I smelt that I didn't like, but the one that comes to mind that I absolutely, I just don't like it, I never have liked it, is Sauvage by Dior. Now, it's not that I absolutely hate it, it's not like I wouldn't let, you know, the Chanel one from the last perfume that we spoke kindly about. It's not like that where I'd be like, you can't wear that. I just think for the price point, it just, I don't know if I have that thing in me that I said earlier with the Million one where it's like, I feel like everyone wears it. I feel like I always smell it. I feel like men shower themselves in it, right? And it's a very strong scent, so I feel like when I smell it, it's just like a kick in the face. It's like, oh, it's just so strong. Yeah, I don't think it's worth the price point. I really don't. Like, I think there's so many other nice perfumes that you can get that smell, I don't know. I think there's other perfumes you can get that smell like just as nice. I looked at the notes because I wanted to see if there was anything in it that, I don't know, that it was the reason I didn't like it or anything. It does have a lot of ingredients in it. It has citrus and pepper in the top notes. It actually has pink pepper in the middle note, and I'm just not a fan of it. It has lavender, patchouli, and one of the ingredients in the bottom notes, I love like a bit of perfume science. So one of the ingredients is called, I think it said Ambroxam, something like that. And I was looking at what it is, and it's basically an ingredient, and it's also, I think it's also in Baccarat Rouge, and funnily enough, it's an ingredient that a lot of people can't smell. The way it's made, not everyone's noses can detect it, which is so interesting. Like, I think I can smell it. I think so. Imagine if I can't all this time, and that's why I hate Sauvage. But yeah, I just thought that was really interesting. Yeah, I just think it's overpriced, too overpowering. I'm just not a fan. I actually asked Blaze as well, is there any he wanted to add on that he doesn't like, and he said no, which is crazy because if you ask me least favourite perfumes, I'm like, yeah, let me get my list. But yeah, Blaze was, I don't know if it's just a thing then, like men's fragrances overall, I think because they're quite A lot of them use similar ingredients, whereas women's, you get like floral or sweet or, you know. I don't know, just, yeah, he was the same. Apart from, he doesn't like scents that are too leathery. So that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. I love making fragrance videos, even though it's not my thing on the channel. I still like making them. Let me know what kind of fragrance video you would like next. I've got a few in mind because I can do some really specific ones. I will leave the women's video that I did linked and at the end of the video so you can see that. Please make sure you follow my Instagram. I'll leave it on screen and linked below. You can see a bit of an insight into my life and my content. I do modelling content and fashion lifestyle content. Also leave in the comments your favourite or least favourite men's fragrance. I'm determined to find some that I don't like. So let me know your opinions, if you agree with anything I've said, if you disagree, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching.